Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. About the next hour, hour and a half or so. And what we're going to discuss today, pretty simple. Non-disclosure agreements being forced on certain church members, specifically Daystar. Okay. And not only that, but other organizations we've learned about through this process. Why are churches having their members and their parishioners sign non-disclosure agreements? I think that's a pretty fair question because Uncle Jake Pingle Productions. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Lead Tracker. How you guys doing today? Hit that like. NDAs. We talk offline. Me and Jake talk offline all the fucking time. And I felt this was a good topic to discuss. Why hasn't anybody been arrested from Daystar? Oh, sign this NDA. Sign this NDA. That way you won't go out and tell everybody there's a bunch of pedophiles working here, okay? We don't want anybody to know that, okay? Because we want our free bank accounts, we want our free money, we want our jets, we want our posh trips. Why? If this was a real conversation me and Jake were having, why didn't anybody get arrested? Why did Susie... Mostly NDAs, okay? They threaten people with NDAs. Hey, you sign this NDA, guess what? We won't do anything. You can keep your salary. You can keep your money. You can keep the jets. You can keep the lifestyle. But hey, just don't go out and tell anybody. So if your church is asking you to sign an NDA, everybody, don't sign it. Don't sign it. Walk out. Turn around. Ask if your church leader comes to you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Uncle Jake. Oh my God. We would serve prison justice, dude. Oh man, we'd be in so much trouble. You see the double standard here? It's really interesting that there is this double standard, right? If this was me or you or anybody else, we would be thrown in prison and we would be assaulted by the inmate population. Everybody knows what happens to pedophiles in the prison system in America. Well, just in anywhere. You're a pedophile in prison, it's not a good place to be. And girls, yeah. Hi, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, right? So what we're talking about today, Daniela, is NDAs in churches, non-disclosure agreements, right? We know David had his members sign them. We know David sends out cease and desists. We know that Daystar is doing it. I'm for sure Joel Osteen does it. I'm sure Robert Morris had them done. I'm sure a lot of these churches, again, if your church is asking you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, ask them what it's for first and then walk the fuck out, all right? Do not sign a non-disclosure agreement with a church. Stupidest thing. What did God have to hide? Aren't churches supposed to be transparent and honest and forthcoming? Why the non-disclosure agreements? Why the secrecy? Why the clandestine type agencies? Daystar, why are you having people sign NDAs? Joel Osteen, why are you having people sign NDAs? You're a church. You're supposed to be transparent. Where's the government stepping in? Government needs to chop these guys off. Yeah. No, it's not. Not when they have you sign NDAs, man. Not when you're signing NDAs. Oh, but some will use an actual NDA. David has NDAs. No, David has a physical NDA. David has a physical NDA. I've seen it. I have it on my computer at home. Hit that like too. Yeah, and they'll use the mental NDA, right? Oh, God's going to get you. You're going to go to hell. If you don't do this, God's going to punish you. If you talk about me, God's going to punish you. Fuck out of here. God will deal with us in his own way, however he wants to. But for these church leaders to use mental NDAs, right? Like spiritual NDAs, psychological blocks, like psych NDAs, same thing. But to have a physical NDA to cover up a crime, these guys, these evangelists, these big prosperity gimps, y'all need to wake the fuck up. We're right here, and our ears are fucking open loud and clear. Canadian camo. Can you see me, Uncle Jake? Yep, got my Canadian camo on today. Yep, sure am. So hit that like, man. There's 51 people in here. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. And topic of the day is non-disclosure agreements being forced on church members, church leaders, for when they're finding out discrepancies. Sign this NDA or you lose your job. You don't get this posh lifestyle anymore. You're going to lose the jet, cars, retail. You're going to lose it all. Clothing. Calling these guys out, man. This shit doesn't need to be happening in church. These guys are supposed to be open with records. I'm curious if anybody else in here who's coming in right now. There's 64 people in here. Anybody ever go to church and your fucking pastor asks you to sign a non-disclosure agreement? Ever? If there is, we'd love to hear about it. How's David? Fucking, who knows? Dead in a ditch, fucking drunk in a bar in Mogadishu. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know where that fucking gutter walrus is, bro. He had people sign NDAs too. And like Daniela was saying, there's mental, like these cult leaders, they use fucking psych blocks on you too, right? They'll use psychological fucking disclosures and shit. Hey, if you don't do this, God's gonna kill you. Okay. Oh, newsflash, we're all gonna fucking die. It doesn't. That's what I'm trying to point out here. So anybody, if you've ever been asked to sign an NDA, let me tell you something. I don't even go to church, and I can tell you for sure, those NDAs don't mean a goddamn thing in the fucking legal system. Let me tell you something. You can't have somebody sign an NDA to cover up a crime. I'm sorry. That NDA is now fucking null and void. You might as well wipe your ass with it. So hit that like and subscribe if you're new. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Be good, be good. Yeah, because David's church is so proprietary, he has to have NDAs, right? Hey, 54 motherfucking easy. Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. So let's not. So yeah, it's hitting the short feed right now, the videos. It's funny it does that. So anybody that's in there, what's up, man? Hit that like. Let me know you're here. Give you a shout out. Don't say anything fucking dumb or anything about politics because it'll just get blocked. Hey, Ramon Miller, how you doing, man? Ken F, what up? Ken, did your church pastor ever ask you to sign a non-disclosure agreement? Ramon Miller, ever? Good to see you, Ramon. How you doing, man? I think you've been here for a while. Yeah, it's not a church then. Yeah. No, a non-disclosure agreement. No, a non-disclosure agreement is what it is saying, hey, you can't say this. There's certain things, if say you lose your job, okay, a non-disclosure agreement. Let's say I'll use Fortnite for an example because I play Fortnite. They release characters on there. They would have the NDA depends on how it's breached. It depends on how it's breached. Hey, Marty. Say hi to Marty. Hey, Marty. What would have happened after they dealt with the scandal after I left? Okay, now so we can use P. Diddy or we can use DavidETaylor, right? Hey, Tilo, I need you to do a better job on Call of Duty, okay? So on Fortnite, they put Eminem, Snoop Dogg, fucking Ice Spice, I don't know who the fuck she is, right? They would most likely be required to sign non-disclosure agreements, right? To silence everybody from saying what each one got paid, okay? That's understandable. But now you take an organization like David's or Daystar's or fucking Robert Morris's or these guys that are pushing millions of dollars through the system and laundering it. Hey, sign this non-disclosure agreement, and you can't say shit. You can't say shit about us committing crimes. I'm sorry that Danielle. I've talked to attorneys in this. They said those non-disclosure agreements don't mean shit, man. When you commit a crime, right? When you're using non-disclosure agreements to silence people as a fear tactic, it doesn't work. Nope. They don't work. They don't work. I've been told that. This is actually a goatee, okay? It's called a goatee. So, no, it's not a beard. But anyways, the economy in the church. Yeah, see, okay, that's understandable, right? You can't be going, hey, you could be having fucking people giving millions of fucking dollars. I don't know how much he got paid. He could have got paid. Dude, Snoop probably got paid a lot for Fortnite. And so did fucking Eminem. And so did Ice Spice. And so did all those other guys. They probably got paid a grip of fucking money, dude. I'm not dumb, dude. Dude, you know how much Snoop got paid? I'm trying to figure out who got paid more. Whether it was Snoop or fucking... Yeah, dude, it was a lot, bro. I'm a Fortniter, dude. I look at that shit, and I'm still trying to figure out if Fortnite goes about it or if the artists do. Dude, those guys got paid a fucking gang of money, though. I know that for sure. Yeah, and I can hardly buy a new controller. Daniel's like, I can't even buy a new fucking Xbox controller. These guys are making fucking racks. Hit that like and subscribe, man. My name is Rich Holmes. This is my channel about religious cults, institutions using the system to launder money, our money, human trafficking rings, sex trafficking, prostitution, you name it, man. These are some of the greediest fucking people we know. Dude, I think he got a whole loaf of bread. Yeah, on Fortnite. Fuck yeah, dude. He's still getting it. He's still getting it, man. Anyways, yeah. So the NDAs, right? NDAs, they're useless. They're useless. It'd be like me fucking threatening every one of you and telling you to sign an NDA saying I didn't do it. So that's how they work in America, Daniela. But for like how your dad does it, that's a legitimate NDA. Hey, you can't go and telling people how much people are fucking giving because you could have $1 million donor. TD Jakes, do you want to go with TD Jakes? Let's big shout out to Abe and Sarah. I just got off the phone with them. I had a nice long conversation with them about the shit we're seeing right now. Now, what I just found out, okay, when Marcus Lamb died, all the fucking heavy hitters showed up, okay? Except TD Jakes, okay? Whatever's going on right now with that, okay? Whatever's going on right now with TD Jakes and P. Diddy, TD Jakes falling out on stage the other day, I think it's all a fucking stage show. It's all smoke and mirrors at this point. TD Jakes is doing everything to stay hidden from the public. Yes, at his funeral, yes, you're talking fucking Copeland, fucking Jesse Duplantis, all of them. Any fucking scumbag preacher, evangelist you could think of, they were there, except Jakes. Except TD Jakes. Jackie, how you doing today? We're talking about churches request. Yeah, it was phony. It was phony as fuck. It was fake. B2 in his service. Had B2? I don't know. I didn't catch that, Danielle. Had B2? Oh, Beto O'Rourke. Oh, okay, Beto O'Rourke. Okay. Yeah, see, and I don't play that game. If I see a politician fucking brushing shoulders with the evangelist, I'm like, nope, God, fuck out. You don't believe that? Nope. He helped Daystar in the beginning, Ken. That's what I just found out. I was talking to Ray and Michelle about this. Like, no. So big shout out to Ray and Michelle if you're watching. This was a conversation I was having. Is like, these guys are all fucking con artists. She's like, oh yeah, these guys are fucking dirty. These guys are fucking nasty. And congressmen. If I see a congressman rubbing shoulders with evangelists, I'm like, nope. Get the fuck out of there. Why are they brushing shoulders with congressmen? Votes, politics, exactly. Yep. He was a TBN guy, but he also helped Daystar on the come up, right? That's now TD Jakes. I think he's trying to stay out of the limelight. I don't think he did. I don't think Bethel won. No, he didn't. No. I mean, Paula White, she's no better. She was there. Yeah, David. Look at David. David wrote a woman's book too, and the dude's not even fucking married. He's talking about divorce, like marrying women and being the perfect husband. The fucking gutter walrus isn't even married himself. He's splitting up relationships. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. What up, Harbs? How you doing? Doing well. We're talking about churches having their members sign NDAs. I never get sick of it either because that was like one of the best things ever David could have done, honestly. Like, give me a fucking nickname. Honestly, you know what I think? I don't think they do either, real Ken. I don't either. Yeah, Paula White was discovered by TD Jakes, but how much you want to bet TD Jakes slept with Paula White? Yeah, she was discovered all right, and he fucking discovered her, exactly. He discovered her. He did a little more than discover her too, I'm sure. That's probably how she got famous. Hey, hop in bed with me, I'll make you famous. Sure, why not? I'll fucking do it. See all the shit I have? I can do that for you. Oh, I'm sure he's going to. Of course TD Snakes is gonna, I'm gonna file a lawsuit against my accuser. I'm ready to see who the accuser is. I know it's hard for these survivors to come forward. I don't like calling people victims here. They survived it. They lived it. It's okay to come forward. Put your face on it. You know how powerful it is? It's super powerful for you guys to put your face on it. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. And if there's abuse survivors out there and you need to talk, hey, it's okay. Just to get it out. Let people know you're not afraid. Let me tell you something. You know what these people are afraid of the worst is the faces coming out and going on camera and telling them, yes, it happened to me and it was done by these people. I am pressing these lawsuits. They can expect more to come. These are the years it happened. This is when and where it happened. And here's my proof. Yeah. Yeah, he discovered her. He discovered her, yeah. I'll do some discovery on Paula White. Yeah, exactly. TD Jakes made Paula White famous. Oh, I'm sure they have receipts. Yeah, I'm sure TD survivors have receipts. And if anybody's ever smart, they need to save receipts and shit like this. I mean, if you feel like you're being trafficked, I don't know. I don't know. How do you? I don't know, man. NDAs, like, come on. Churches, NDAs, come on, guys. Christianity, religion, wake up. Churches, congressmen, senators. Another, does he dare go to law before the unrighteous sits out of the saints? Exactly. Yeah. And it says somewhere in the Bible too, like we're supposed to handle those types of matters out of court, right? Religious stuff. But what about when it comes to abuse, man? Uncle Jake, we were talking about this. I know, preachers suing each other. I know. It's like it could be more hypocrites, right, Uncle Jake? Preachers suing each other. I'm going to sue you if you sue me. I know, David's all, hey, Rich, you have your hair done wrong. You need to comb it over to the side, and then you need to part it, okay? Yeah. Nah, I need to trim it up, man. It needs a trim. It does. It needs a trim real bad. It's choppy as fuck. I need to get it trimmed up. Ken F., that's the point. NDA should only be used in case the company's protected proprietary information, not to hide illegal activities. Exactly. That is why these NDAs don't mean shit. In any of these cults, any of these organizations that are doing criminal shit, those NDAs, guess what? They don't mean anything. Just to keep you in line, basically. It's like a cease and desist. An NDA has the same teeth as a cease and desist. Yeah, it's a non-disposal agreement. Don't dispose dry lobster. That's what David's NDA means. NDA, do not dispose dry lobster, okay? Let it cook for another 6 hours after it's dried out so it can turn into shrimp. Then we'll have lobster shrimp, okay? And David, yeah, David had his member sign an NDA, and it's just, it really is just a control tactic, everybody. And the Christian community needs to wake up to this, man. All you Christians out there, all you religious people out there, if you've signed an NDA, hey, I would love to hear if you've been asked to sign an NDA by your religious leader. Get with me. I'd love to hear what they had to ask, what they said. Okay, because if they're doing it to hide criminal shit, no, can't do that. That act is criminal itself. It's like, works at a big church in Cali. They tried to force him to sign a clause in his contract saying he has. Yeah, hey, that's another one. Hey, if your church is telling you, making you sign for tithes, yeah. Outside edge seats, but we had to sign NDAs. What's said here, stay here, kind of thing. Couple board meeting. Oh yeah, board meetings. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable. Hey, but Uncle Jake's Druid Reformed Church is going to have NDAs too. So that's the question of the day, man. Why the NDAs? Why hasn't Daystar been investigated at this point? And why haven't any of the perpetrators been pulled in and questioned and put under the microscope like any one of us other fucking middle-class Americans or lower-class fucking Americans would be put under. What makes these guys so special? Money? Yeah, okay. Money's materialistic shit. It's insane. It's insane. And it's not just here in America, Danielle. I'm sure it's all over the place. It's just here in America it's becoming more prominent, especially with TD Jakes. I mean, just TD Jakes being mentioned with P. Diddy, I'm sure TD Jakes is like, oh, shit. Pray at Flowers now. I see a schism happening. Yeah. Yep. People need to wake up to this, man. People need to wake up to this. Just go back to the Bible. Simple. It's all we say here. Read the Bible. Check your churches. Check your leaders. If you're, like I said, man, again, if your pastor comes to you and said, hey, Rich Holmes, will you sign this NDA? I really don't want you to talk about some of the creepy shit we do here. Go ahead and sign this NDA. I don't want you going forward because if you do, I'm going to sue you. Yeah, low legal resources. You know, you would think with all the social media accounts out there, like the government would be watching someone and be like, hey, that would be like a good fucking, like that guy would be good. Like, look at the shit that they can do, or look at the shit that that guy's done, or this social media influencer's done, or fucking content creator's done by gathering this type of intel, content, whatever. You know, I don't know. It blows my mind. I'm with you. Low legal resources. Again, I think politics is a big, big problem. That's ultimately politics and religion, man. Men get greedy, and they get too greedy, and they fucking outlive their egos. Yes, I think Daystar's rating has dropped already. Yes, I'm pretty sure they have. That's a big one. Again, the mother covered it up because she's like, oh, let me just go to grandma. I'm going to go take care of Grandma Joni. You know, Grandma Joni will make this all better. Grandma Joni's going to make this all better. We just got to take it to her. She'll make everything better. Let's see here. Let's see if their ratings have dropped. Wouldn't surprise me. Let's take a peek here. Says it's still at a 4-star. A 3 out of 4 on the charity rating. So that dude very good for charity. That doesn't surprise me. Rating for Daystar. Says he got a 96. But yet they're a $1 billion network. Yeah, she used the wrath of God on the kid. Yeah. Yeah, it's then it's all better. Hey, God's gonna, you know what God's gonna do to you if you talk about this? He's gonna kill all of us. That's probably all you gotta say that to a fucking kid, and the kid's like, okay, I won't say anything about it ever again, I promise. Fucked up, right? Fucked up. That's how these people do it, man. God, imagine that. Imagine telling a little girl that God's gonna get you if you talk about somebody that was abusing you. Yeah, Larry seems smart. Start calling Larry God now. God seems pretty smart now. Again, these Susie Lamb, Jonathan Lamb, that whole fucking Lamb family, that whole empire just needs to be taken away from them. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that they sat by, they let it happen, they did nothing, they brushed it under the rug, they went to the mom first before even calling the fucking police. Hit that like, man. Let me know you're not a troll. Hey, Uncle Bruce. Yeah, NDA, just walk away, man. It's stupid. Yeah, threatening God getting you if you talk about it being physically abused and sexually abused. No, fuck no. This ain't the first time it happened, Parv. Nope. I know it's not. Pedophiles don't get better, they get worse. They get worse. Human Psych 101, man. Somebody like that with that kind of psychological condition, they don't get better. They get worse with time. You don't cure pedophilia. I'm sorry. Or no cure for it. The instincts just get worse and worse. And yep, I'm with you. This has happened. Yep. This is systematic. This isn't just Daystar, it's everywhere. it's everywhere. But with Daystar, you know, I was talking to Abe and Sarah about this. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if the government's already looking into some of these guys with all the money they push around. I mean, billions of dollars, $86 billion embezzled by religious organizations. Cool teeth, freaky philosophy. Hit me up at another time. Yep. 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 There isn't. There's no cure for it. It's a gene. It's. I don't know, man. And to use God, right? To use God to justify the pedophilia, be like, hey, God's gonna get you if you don't stop. Okay. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. My name is Rich Holmes. We're talking about churches having members sign NDAs when they commit criminal acts. It is 86 billion. Religious leaders are expected to embezzle this year. Well, Uncle Bruce, he ain't even defending himself anymore, man. He's not even defending himself anymore, man. Did you notice that? He's not even coming out doing videos. He's just doing all these shitty ass reruns. He's not even showing his fucking gutter walrus face anymore. Because he can't. He can't. Either that or he's fucking sick or he kicked the bucket. Which could be also a good possibility. It really could. With as sick as he was last time we saw him, anything's possible with that slimy fucking sack of walrus blubber. David, you here with me, man? David? You here with me? He's broken. Yeah, I think his mom dying, his mom passing, that's a big one. I think that possibly hit him a little bit. To say that 86 billion could be embezzled next year, it sounds like they're looking at quite a few organizations closely, yes. I'm thinking so too. They'd be like, yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. I know, wait till they start doing the Weekend at Bernie sermons with David. Instead, it's going to be David's songs. It's going to be all David's like music videos and stuff. It's not going to be like any of this crazy hip hop music. It's going to be all David's music, but he's still going to be hopping around like. Yeah. Keep politics off my channel, Joseph. Not welcome here. I'm still technically in Shutaway. I'm just not in. Yeah. God calling me to come out of Shutaway and talk about the keys to the kingdom. No, Aaron, we're talking about NDAs, how Daystar, well, not just Daystar, but even David's cult. Probably KathrynKrick too. Want to bet Kathryn has NDAs? Yeah, remember when they tried to carry his fat ass off stage? They'll carry the weight. Carry the weight. And he's fucking like hanging there. And they all probably had to fucking smell his rank ass maxi pad that was up his ass. And Joseph, he's sitting there, he's like trying to get his hands on him. Joseph's like, oh, I need to touch him. He's just so glorious. When we get backstage, Apostle, can I change your pad for you? Because I would love to. Everybody's like, I need a bacchiotomy. Dude. Shit, man. That had to fry him. That had to fry him, man. Shit. I think about, yeah, that was funny. Yep. Joni's a fucking lunatic. That's the thing. Called in a heavy minister Who the fuck is a heavy minister, man? A heavy minister? I think it's called, hang on. Hang on. I think I have it on it's on my channel. Give me a second. I'll get the link here. Fuck, I forget. It's on my channel. I'll have to find it, Uncle Jake. Try DavidETaylor's members break back. Yeah, David's a heavy minister. Maybe that's who she's calling it, is David. She's all, hey, Jonathan, if you don't submit to me, I'm calling in that fucking heavy hitter, DavidETaylor. And you know what? He's going to come clean your ass up, okay? He'll come be my heavy hitter. Oh, how did I get up on the screen? Well, because that week, I'll tell you, it was quite simple. He just had to feed into David's ego, right? So he was really big on talking about tumors falling off that week, right? So it was all these tumors. And I went in there like, Lance, I just got out of the shower. I was washing and I had this tumor on my neck and it fell off, right? So I put that in the chat. And I think I just kind of kept like some basic, simple dialogue, right? And they're like, get Lance up on the screen. And I didn't know it was happening until it was fucking happening. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, fuck yeah. So that's how it came to. I just told him I had a tumor on my neck. Yep. And I was like, fuck you, motherfuckers. Yeah. So that's how I got up on David's screen that night. Yeah. He's all, hey, did he have an NDA for that, Joseph? Joseph, sign that fucking NDA, okay? Joseph, sign this NDA. I don't want anybody to know that you're a booty bandit, okay? But the other one with the leg, that was from Ken Domick. Yep, that was a different one. That was Maddie Nottage. She's out in Jamaica somewhere. She's no different than the scammers here in America, but she's kind of out of our reach because she's in a foreign country, so we can't touch her. That's why I always point to the ones that we have here in America. Again, I was talking to Abe and Sarah about this, man. I think what we're seeing right now with these churches, we're going to start seeing a lot more of it. You said, man, feds work slow. They're meticulous. They fucking cross every T and dot every lowercase J. Hit that like and subscribe, man. My name is Rich Holmes. We're talking about Daystar specifically, trying to force their son to sign a fucking NDA about pedophilia. Oh, we don't want you to go and talk about the pedophilia that was committed here at the church. Sign this non-disclosure agreement or you lose your job. What's up, trolls? Hit that like, man. If there's anybody here from those channels that are watching, let me know. I would love to talk with you guys. I have questions. We all have questions. Why weren't the cops called first? That's my first question. Why weren't the cops called first? Susie Lamb, why'd you go to Joni first? Jonathan Lamb, why'd you just sit there like a fucking douche and not do anything when you caught the motherfucker in the act? What the fuck? These are questions we all have, and they're very legitimate questions. Why is the church so quick to brush this shit under the rug? Money. A lot of it. And the Christian community needs to wake up. All these people going to church and that believe in God, you worry about me cussing? Well, what about these people that you fucking pray to all the time and give your last goddamn dime to fucking being pedophiles and then forcing NDAs on people? Yeah, that's real fucking Jesus-like. Real Jesus-like. Real good job, Christians. Real good job, church. Good job. Keep it up. Got a good fucking rapport going. Yeah. Again. NDAs. Why the NDAs? Uncle Jake, can I have an NDA from your church? So that's I think I'm going to kind of wrap it up there. I just want to kind of get that out there, man. Non-disclosure agreements, man. what pastor, what church leader would come to you and tell you to sign an NDA after they're doing creepy shit? Daystar's like, we'll do it. David's all, I would. Kathrynn's all, I would too. Joel Osteen's like, I've been doing it. Exactly. Hey, why do holy people need an NDA, right, Aaron? Good fucking question, right, brother? Why do holy people need NDAs? That's a solid question, man. I think the second a church has you sign a non-disclosure agreement, they just should be shut down. Churches are supposed to be very transparent. Like Daniela said, hey, my dad worked in a church. He couldn't disclose how much each donor was giving, which is fine. Yeah. Joel's like, I don't need an NDAs. I'll just put my shit in the bathroom walls, okay? I'll just put it in the bathroom walls, fucking forget about it. And, 7, 8 years later, the plumber's going to come over, bust open the wall, and you know what? He's going to find all my shit. Yeah. Again, Ken, let's talk about that for a minute. I did the background on that, man. There were only like 4 people. There were like 4 people, man, who had the keys to the safe that day. So only 4 people could have got that money. 1 out of the 4, 4 out of the 4, whoever out of the 4 took that money. It's funny, like they had to tear the wall down. Dude, it's over 600. Dude, it's like $600,000, bro. It was $600,000. What was lost? What was stolen? Apparently. Hey, Mickey the monkey, what up? What up? Yeah, I had my money under the mattress and the walls. But yeah, Joel Osteen's like, I don't need an NDA. I'll just hide it in the walls. So yeah, all the money was hidden in the walls. Oh, they would have made a rat's nest out of it. That would have been badass though, right? All the money just all chewed up. Oh, fucking chewed up. It is. It's like cartel behavior, right? But the money in the safe, right? The accounted for money was about $600,000. That's what came up missing. Also, was about 600 grand. All right. That's not like cartel behavior. That is cartel behavior. Why would you? That's intentional, bro. That's intentional, Aaron. To hide that type of money. Hey, what up, Jess? Yeah, Pablo Escobar had rats eating his money. Yeah. It would have been pretty cool had rats found Joel Osteen's, right? Just fucking turn that whole bag of money into a big rat's nest of fucking chewed up money. Oh, sorry, Mr. Osteen, the money's here. We can't refund you. Don't know what to tell you. Now, it makes me wonder, did Joel Osteen get that money back? With Joel Osteen, it was $600,000. They reported it missing, then they found it just a couple years ago. Some plumber did when he went to do work. He opened up the wall and he found the missing money. $600,000 and change. It was like 618 or something, and it was checks, money orders, and cash, man. Mm-hmm. Yep. Then the guy that found the money claimed the reward. Then he was getting fucking gang stalked by fucking Joel Osteen's men, man, from out of state. No, I don't go. I have a source, man. That guy was getting stalked by Joel Osteen's men because he found the money and reported it. He reported it, and that money had been reported in a crime. Exactly. It was the same exact amount they had an insurance claim on. Insurance fraud, right? And look, remember what happened with Joel Osteen? He took that PPP loan from the government during COVID. He gave it back. I'm like, don't worry about that, Joel. Just give us the money back. Just write us a check. Don't worry. Hey, you know what? We'll settle for 2/3, actually. No, I don't think he could, Uncle Jake. I don't think he could. I don't think with churches, I don't think he could claim the loss on the money. I don't think he got the money back. He would have to pay back the claim, exactly. And then, you know how shitty that would look. Well, we just found the money in your wall, so what the fuck happened? Right? He would have to pay back the claim, Oh, well, hey, look, we found the $600,000. Voila. Abracadabra. The plumber came and found the money, everybody. Can we just go and pay that claim back? Talk about fraud, man. That's fraud. That would be fucking fraud through and through. It looks like fraud. It's fucking funny. I didn't think about it like that. Joel Osteen, right, trying to get money on insurance claim. Well, it was a criminal case. It was a criminal case that hadn't been solved yet, Ken F. That's the thing. The criminal case hadn't been solved yet. Yeah, they looked in the wrong safe. It was behind the bathroom toilet safe, okay, Uncle Jake? It was. That's where it was. It was in some fucking plumbing. It was behind some plumbing in the bathroom. In one of the bathrooms, man. They put it behind one of the shitters from what I read. It was behind one of the toilets, like in the wall somewhere. I don't know how it was packaged, but it was checks, cash, and money orders, man. Jake's like, hey, I'll just go and pay that claim back. He's all, Jesus will pay that claim. Don't worry. God's my insurance agent. Fucking Joel Osteen, man. And again, he probably had people sign NDAs and not talk about it. Oh, it's huge laundering. Yeah, it was behind the drywall and a plumber doing repairs found it. Oh. Jake, was that planned though? Do you think that was planned? There had to be bundles wrapped in plastic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was probably wrapped up real tight and shit, right? You know, fucking real tight. Yeah. 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 It would have to be. I'm with you, Jess. Yeah. Wrapped up tight, fucking locked up, bundled, protected to protect from water if there's a leak. Yeah. I'm with you. Okay, tracking. So what if the whole find was planned? What if they said, hey, this toilet's fucked up. Go fix it. We need you to fix it. Oh, it was that. That's right. It was either shortly before or shortly after. I want to say it was after, though. I want to say it was after. He's all, I don't want to get my floors dirty. You know what? So I can't let anybody in my church, but hey, I'm a holy man. That's what I'm trying to, I'm putting that out there, Ken. I'm trying to think out loud. I think out loud sometimes, bro. What would they have to gain by staging something like that, right? That's just what I'm thinking. What if it was planned? What if it was staged? But what would they have to gain? Nothing? Because that money was reported in a fucking crime, dude. It was reported. That's, dude, 600 grand? UK church speaker says, don't watch YouTube. It's bad. And the same guy had every COVID jab going. I call him a knob. Yep. Alice facilities, that happens a lot. Okay. Maybe the person who made the call said, hey, this toilet's fucked up, and nobody ever thought to think, hey, let's just have our own guy go ahead and do that. There's $600,000 behind that specific wall we don't want anybody to know about. Yep. Hey, Milo, how you doing? Aloha. We're talking about Joel Osteen right now. And the money that was found in his wall, repairing it during the time of the hurricane. Yeah, you know, there's so many theories. Yeah. Yep. Nothing. Yeah. Massive fluke. Yep. While they were hiding the money. I think it could have been a rainy day fund. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you put money in a fucking wall for. A rainy day, man. A rainy fucking day. You're having a tough day. You got 600 grand sitting in a wall somewhere. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was Joel's. Like, Joel hit it in the wall when he started seeing his numbers start to drop in a big way. He's like, uh-oh. Yeah, I'd say he was saving it for a shitty day. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's a get the fuck out fund. Yeah, I'm out of here. See ya. Bye. Yep. That's what I was thinking. He was saving that for fucking, he's like, oh shit. Shitty day fund. We got to go, guys. Let's go get the shitty day fund behind the number 3 toilet in the women's bathroom. Okay? We got to go. Shitty day fund, yep. And again, that shit was brushed under the rug. You never hear about that. Was that case prosecuted criminally? Because now we're looking at fraud. And $600,000 is a lot of fucking money to be defrauding from an insurance company. It's the reason the rest of us pay so fucking high. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I don't know. Again, it's all shady. You want to, and who want to bet Joel Osteen has his church members sign NDAs too. Can't talk about the money. You can't do this. You can't do that. If you do, I'm going to fucking take you for everything you're worth, everything you have. Yeah. I know. You could have asked a 6-year-old for a fucking better hiding spot than behind a shitter in a bathroom. Seriously, Joel, you could have asked a 6-year-old. You could have asked DavidETaylor. That would have been just as good. He'd been like, yeah, that's a good spot. His wife is scary looking. Yeah. Well, look at Joel. Joel's not a fucking masterpiece either. He ain't no Rembrandt. Look at Joel Osteen. That guy's fucking Satan's right hand, man. Yep. Yeah, the whole situation was crazy. And again, real Ken, we know what we're about here, dude. This is insane, right? Dig a dang hole behind grandma's house. I know, go to grandma's, right? Right? Go to your grandma's house. Hey, grandma, my grandma would have been down with it. If I told my grandma I had to bury a mound of cash in her backyard, she'd be like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Can I have some? Like, if I would have broke my grandma off like fucking 10%, she'd be like, yeah, bury the rest. Go ahead. Perfect. And my grandma was down like that. My grandma was gangster. She was old school, man. She would have let me bury it. That honestly, buried in your grandma's backyard. Joel Osteen's like, I don't have any grandmothers. Okay, I disowned all of them because they don't support me. Joel looks like he only tries with the top down. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Did anyone in his congregation ask questions once that hit the news? I would have been like, hey, Joel, hey, what's up with that $600,000 they found in the wall? Why is there a criminal case against it? Why was it reported missing in a fraud investigation? Now it's found. So the money just walked in there and fucking jumped in the wall and it's there? Again, there is only certain people with access to that money, man. He would smile it off. He just like this fucking demonic ass smile. He would smile it off. Kenneth Copeland would too. Yep, Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, these guys just smile it off. You can't do anything to me. I'm protected. He probably collected money. He's like, we just had $600,000 still. And he's like, don't worry, we'll collect that back in 10 minutes. Thanks, donors. Thanks for helping us, thanks for helping us make you look like idiots. All of Joel Osteen's donors, whoever gave money to him around that time, guess what? You're all suckers. You're all fucking suckers for giving that idiot money. If you give that guy money, you deserve to get fucking robbed. Yep. People who smile all the time are insane. Change my mind. All right, yeah. KathrynKrick, she's insane too, but she doesn't smile all the time. I don't know if anybody got future endeavored at the time. Don't know. That's what I'm curious about. I wonder if the keys got taken away from everybody at that point. Like, hey, we need to go ahead and take the keys of the kingdom away, okay? Because you guys did something with the money, and we don't want you to have access to it anymore. But $600,000, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to hide from the government, and then for it to be reported in a crime, in an insurance investigation, fraud. I question it. Question the NDAs. I guarantee whoever found that money was required to fucking sign an NDA, or not the plumber, but the people who hit it and everybody surrounded it. Don't say shit about this. Sign this. All these churches that are doing it, guess what? We're paying attention. It makes my toenail flip up, and that sucks. Yeah, she baby. Yeah, I bare asked Catherine, and she smiled. She's all. It was almost like, I don't know if she was trying to not to smile or what her deal was, man. I don't know what her deal was. I don't know if she was just like, I've never seen a man's ass before. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was like, I really do, because you know what, Abe and Sarah, they're good friends of mine off channel, man, and big shout out to them. They're like, man, we get a kick of that. They're like, the first time we ever saw that, we fucking died laughing, man. And they're like, even to this day, we still die laughing at it because of the look on her face afterwards, right? It wasn't the actual, like, the initial, like, bare ass moment. It was the look on her face afterwards, right? It was like, it made her blush almost. She was trying not to smile. She was trying to maintain composure. She wanted to smile, but she couldn't. You could tell she was swallowing her smile. And that's what you do when you want to smile or laugh. You swallow. And that's what she did. That's why her grin looks so fucking funny. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, like, oh man. Hey, Milo, we have some other ones from DavidETaylor where people were putting porn up on the fucking screen, and like, no bullshit, like, it was, I think people were doing like OBS shit, but they were like telling you there was this one of this black guy, just fucking mandingo fucking motherfucker, no bullshit, and you could tell it was a screen over, but he was like sitting there spread eagle, just fucking cracking one off. That was fucking funny, man. Yeah, that shit was fucking funny. We were all there that night watching it. We're like, did y'all just see that? People were trolling David Zoom the same time we were. But people were putting up, like, oh man, people were putting up porn and stuff on his screen. Yeah, people were putting up real porn on his screen. It was funny. It was funny, man. And it was some raw ass shit. Some raw ass shit. Yeah. Yeah, she took a drink to suppress the smile. She had to. She's like, shit. That shit's fucking funny, man. That shit's funny. She's like, She's like, even that guy on the Cougar commercial wouldn't fucking talk to me. She's like, at least this ass will talk to me. Oh man, Catherine. I'll bet my fucking both my white cheeks that she's fucking has NDAs, you guys. Catherine's gonna have NDAs in place. Oh, that one guy? Yeah, I'll never feel like a real man again. That guy's thing. Hey, Megan Fitzgerald, what up, what up? That guy's thing was like the size of my fucking thigh. I was like, God damn. That shit was funny, man. Yeah, we're like, oh, we're not worthy. Oh my God, yeah. Hey Megan, we're talking about Daystar, right? Trying to force people to sign NDAs. Oh, the floppy comedian. This fucking beanie. He throws his beanie up. He's all, ah. Yeah, I totally trolled her, man. But yeah. But we're talking about how churches are having people sign NDAs. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like you think that guy lost a lot of blood from the brain to fucking power that thing, huh, Uncle Jake? Oh my God, that thing was a fucking hog. I'll never forget that. Yeah, even I was impressed. I was like, God damn. Oh my God. I'll never forget that. Never forget it. I'm not thinking about it. And you know, it popped up on the screen a couple times. Yes, Megan. Yes. NDAs for churches. Yeah. Daystar specifically. Oh my God. And Milo. Jesus Christ. I don't know how big John Holmes was. But this thing was fucking gargantuan, okay? It was fucking huge. All right. You remember the part in fucking Longest Yard where who was it? Stone Cold's just standing in the is it Stone Cold? Yeah, standing in the shower and they're all standing there like, "Hey, you want to come play football?" And they're like, "Hey, just as long as you don't hit him over the head with that hammer." So it was like that. The thing was a fucking gargantuan fucking iguana, man. It was. You're like, God damn. Like, yeah. But that, sorry, Megan, you came in at a funny time. First ship, we had a guy named Smurf. Guy named Smurf, man. Yeah. Yeah. But those were David trolls, man. Yeah, those were people trolling David. They were trying to get his channel shut down, but it didn't work, unfortunately. They left it all up, man. Yeah, that was some of the best content, man, where people were trolling him. John Holmes was a stunt double for this guy, Uncle Jake. Oh, no way. No way. Yeah. Yeah, there's this one guy in my unit. They called him Anaconda, and he was this short black guy. And I don't think I need to say why they called him Anaconda. Yeah, he was, yeah. What up? What up, Chimp Brains? Yeah, that guy was cool. Aranda, Aranda, I think his name was, but they called him Anaconda. Yeah, he was, because the dude was fucking he was fucking hung, man. That's just, that's how we knew him. We knew him as Anaconda. Yep. But yeah. Well, Megan, we were talking about the times. Listen, remember all the times that when David was getting trolled with porn, and the one night we were all there together, man. I think Jake was watching it. We were all watching it together, man. And then we see these like screens pop up with dudes just fucking, just racking the cloud, man. Just going at it like a fucking, like a goddamn F1 marathon. And we're all sitting there watching it together, man. Yeah, this is real shit. We talk about this, and that's some of the funniest shit, man. We're talking about how we get up on the screens and stuff, you know. But we were talking NDAs earlier, man. How churches have their members sign NDAs to commit crimes, and it was fucking funny, Megan. Some of the funniest shit I'd seen. It really was, but it wasn't anybody. It was like somebody put a video up on the screen, but it was some pretty raw shit, man. Like, the one dude had his knees like to his fucking ears, man. It's funny. Dude had his knees to his fucking ears. He was like fucking spread eagle, giving the full fucking starfish effect, man. And just fucking like, I don't even want to emulate what he was doing, but he was yeah, dude was like fucking like he was getting ready to fight Muhammad Ali with a speed bag, man. It was like, what the fuck? Yeah, me and Uncle Jake were watching. We're like, did we just see that? It's fucking funny. I have the video somewhere, but I can't post it because it's nude. It's raw. I can't post it because it's that bad, right? It's only little clips, but it would get me a strike, and I don't want to do that. But it is. It's some funny shit, Megan. It's really funny. It's fucking funny. Nah, dude wasn't playing like. If he could have been suspended, he would have been, put it that way. If you seen the cell, remember the dude had the 6 rings in his back? That would have been that guy. You put him on a rack, that would have been him. And he would have still been going at it. But it was pretty funny. And that's, yeah. David thought, I didn't get an NDA from that guy. I told him not to do that. So, yeah, Megan, we were talking about non-disclosure agreements and how we're talking, again, Daystar, right? Because all the bullshit that's going on with Daystar TV right now, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. It's going to be a huge fucking cover-up, right? And the church, Joni Lamb, the fucking dumbass bitch that she is. Oh, yeah, the naked Porky Pig. You a pussy, Javi MMI. What up, brother? It's good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Yeah, the naked Porky Pig. That's right. Yeah, people were putting up random stuff. It was funny, right? And it was just fucking with David. And effectively, With David, we've pretty much shut him off social media too. But back to Daystar, where Megan Fitzgerald, the way it's looking with Daystar is it's going to be one big fucking nasty cover up, man. It really is. It's going to be a nasty cover up. All the church leaders are involved in it. The parents are involved, mother, grandmother. It's a generational cover up with Daystar. It'll be a generational cover up. And the parents, honestly, if they ever come across this video, Susie and Jonathan Lamb, this is your fault. You should have went straight to the fucking cops and reported it. You shouldn't have went to, oh, Grandma Joni. Fuck that. Fuck that dumb bitch. Anybody that follows her, you need to have your fucking head checked. Right on, Wizard King. Did you throw it at DavidETaylor because he likes to shit? Hey, Wizard King, did you wear maxi pads to wipe your ass? Oh, I'm glad you pooped today. I pooped today too. I'm glad. We're talking out. Did you get a non-disclosure agreement? Hey, did your pastor have you sign a non-disclosure agreement after you pooped your pants? Okay. Because if he did, you should wipe your ass with it and give it back to him, okay? Hit that like, Wizard King. We're talking about churches and religious organizations forcing members sign non-disclosure agreements, man. Specifically like these really big televangelists, right? Daystar, Robert Morris, Gateway Church, fucking DavidETaylor, KathrynKrick, Fivefold. Who else? Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, Duplantis. I'm sure Daniel Adams probably has it. It's not good, Megan. It is not good with Daystar right now. Nope. It's going to be another cover-up, man. It's going to be another fucking cover-up. And everybody's going to be like, oh, well, I was forced to hide it. Hey, Ted Morgan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, but for Daystar, it's not going to be good. Nope. Nope. Yep. That's why it's called a shower. That's why it's called a morning routine. Shit, shower, shave. Yep. So yeah, Wizard King, I don't know if you go to church or not. That's cool. If you do, I respect that. I'm not Christian myself. I do have my beliefs. I'll let God sort me out in the end, all right? That's how I feel. But we talk about religious cults here, and more recently Daystar, because they're covering up fucking pedophilia, man. The whole fucking family is. The whole family is. Like, hey, we don't want anybody to know. Yeah. Yeah, why has nobody been arrested? Because Grandma Joni brushed it under the rug. Grandma Joni's all, we can't say anything about this because you know what? God will destroy our whole family. That's all you got to tell a kid. That's how that conversation most likely went. Hey, if you tell anybody about this, you know, God's going to kill all of us. Cover it up. Kill. Never say anything. Am I hungry? No, I just ate lunch a little bit ago. No, I ate lunch a little bit ago. I had a nice lunch today, dude. I had a grilled cheese with fucking chips. It was so bomb. It was really good. Nope, not hungry. Thank you, though. Are you, Funk? Hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Yeah. Someone touched a little kid. Someone touched a little kid in that place. Why aren't they being processed and arrested like any other normal fucking person would? Anybody ever question that? Again, that's what we're talking about today. A little kid was touched. Now they're serving up NDAs to the family. Don't talk about it. Sign this NDA or we're going to press charges. Fuck you guys. Fuck these churches that are forcing these people to sign NDAs when they commit crimes because they don't want their shit ousted. Well, guess what, Daystar? We're here to tell you we're fucking loud and clear with you fuckers. Nuh-uh. You're not doing this. Nope. We're going to make sure. You guys are in Texas, too. That's really great. I know exactly where you guys are. Daystar, I'll go fucking protest up at your fucking church. See if I give a fuck. I wouldn't mind. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Daystar. Daystar Church, Daystar Ministries is, tell you exactly where it's at, everybody. They're in Texas, which they are located at 3901 State Highway 121 in Bedford, Texas. That's where they're at. Let's take a peek here. Oh, look, they're up by fucking scumbag Kenneth Copeland. Go figure. Well, okay, the 5-hour drive. Yeah, flight time. If you flew, hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, I'd take a flight. Yeah, Daystar. Yeah, well, TD Jakes also helped promote Daystar in the beginning. So TD Jakes, I'm telling you, man, these guys all run in a certain ring. These mega evangelists, and again, I don't want to say all churches are charging or doing NDAs. Okay, are doing NDAs. I'm just going to say, let's say some of these mega evangelists. All right, it's a small percentage that are having NDAs signed. I'm sure NDAs are signed in certain cases to protect donors. I get it, understand, respect that. But when you do it to cover crimes, that's where we're coming in. Like Daystar, you're forcing your fucking son to sign an NDA because your fucking family member couldn't keep his dick in his pants. You guys are fucking sick. It's disgusting. You cover it up and you're the family. Sign this NDA or we're gonna sue you. Anybody at Daystar that's listening to this, you come across this video, let me tell you something. Those NDAs don't mean a fucking thing. I promise you. Those NDAs, tell your mom, fucking, I ain't signing that shit. Fuck you. Tell your Jonathan and Susie, you know what you tell Joni? Fuck you. Fuck all of you guys. We're going forward with all the bullshit. We know everything about the money. The son and wife were ousted. Weren't the son and wife ousted? Yeah, they covered it up. They were the ones that didn't report it. Susie and the son went to fucking Joni first before they even called the police, bro. That's the way how I read it. That's what I read the stories. They went to Joni first, and Joni fucking counseled the little girl, and then it was never talked about again. That's how it went down. They covered it. The fucking mother covered it up, bro. Yeah. Cheap modesty blankets, yeah. Yep. That's the initial story, is that the mom, Susie, the mother, imagine being a mother and catching somebody fucking violating your child, and then you just fucking brush it under the rug. You don't say shit about it. You don't report it. You don't do anything about it. Weed Cutter Videos. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. We're talking about churches and NDAs, man. Does your church... Hey, bro. Hey, do you go to church, bro? I don't. I don't go to church. But what we're talking about here today is Daystar specifically using NDAs as threat tactics to cover up pedophilia. Yeah, what did firing the son solve? He's like, okay, perfect. Now I can go fucking talk about it. But now, why didn't the son and the wife come forward right away when it first happened? They should have went straight to the fucking police. Now, from what I understand, that's neglect. You're neglecting your child now. You didn't report this to the police when something could have been done, and you let it go on. UK and King Charles has renamed all churches to be called Christmas in UK. Yeah, maybe some colloidal silver. Hey, but what is church? Weed Cutter? What is church, bro? Let me ask you that. You're just coming in the chat, right? I don't go to church, bro, but what is church, dude? What is church, bro? That's the big question. What classifies a church in America anymore, dude? Nobody knows. Reason for fire him and part of the plan was for him to go sign the NDA. He did. He refused. He refused to sign the NDA, which is good. But, Megan, why wait all these years? They went on vacations and shit after the abuse? What the fuck? That's the thing. why he refused to sign the NDA, but after the abuse, they went on trips, took vacations, hung out his family. Catch my drift, Megan? That's where I'm at with that. The abuse happened, and they still fucking subjected the child to be in the same vicinity as the abuser. Why all of a sudden? They should, when the abuse happened, they should have went straight to the fucking police department. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with him, but he looks, the son, the husband, they should have went straight to the police, Megan. Like any ordinary citizen would have done. But again, these people aren't ordinary citizens. These people play in a world where fucking rules don't apply to them, man. That's why they do the things they do. But again, weed cutter, what's the church? What is a church, bro? What is a church? What is the church? You, as you say, keep the church strong. What's the church anymore, bro? I understand why do people do these things. Not everyone can see abuse is black and white, not right, but yeah. Yeah. I know why these, you want to know why I think these people do these kinds of things is because they get all this fucking free money. They're living this fat ass lifestyle, and that even the abuse of their own child won't get in the way of that. They won't let the abuse of their child get in the way of that either. All these private jets and shit they're flying around in, fuck. This, when I look at Susie Lamb, the wife, I just don't like her. She looks fake as fuck. And all she's in it for is fucking money. Living a fucking posh ass lifestyle. All she's got to do is just fucking show her face on screen and say some bullshit. She sounds just as fucking dumb as Kathryn, honestly. You put her and Kathryn together, Susie's fucking just as dumb as Kathryn. They sound almost exactly alike, actually. I listened to about 2 minutes of Susie. I was like, okay, she's another Kathryn. Perfect. So Susie Lamb, in my opinion, she's just as guilty. When the Misuse, yeah, it was the son's, it was their child. It was the son walked in on the child getting abused. Doesn't say what happened, but that the guy that was in there was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, and they're like, this guy never fucking apologized to anybody. And like, he looked really fucking scared. Like we just caught him doing something. I'm like, ah. And so Megan, I don't know what happened, what he saw, right? But they went to Joni instead of the fucking police, man. That's the problem. They went to Joni, reported it to Joni first instead of the police. If they go to prison, dead serious. No, it's cool, Megan. No, it was their own fucking child. And the parents are the ones that are brushing it under the fucking rug. They went to grandma first. They went to grandma Joni Lamb and had her counsel the fucking kid. No telling what the fuck that bitch put in that little kid's head. Catch my drift? Yeah. See where we're at with these motherfuckers? Yeah. Why isn't anybody fucking arrested, including the motherfucking parents, for not taking the child in for a forensic examination if they caught that type of shit in the fucking act? I would have been like, okay, first I'm going to fucking mollywop this motherfucker. I'm going to call the police, and then I'm going to go straight to the fucking ER and fucking have the fucking doctors violate my fucking child because my fucking leader couldn't keep his fucking hands to himself. Yeah. Yep. I'd be in prison. Yeah. I'd be in prison. What would you do, Megan? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do, right? I would be in prison. I would be in prison. Or fighting to stay out of prison for my child. I would be scared of myself, what I would do in that situation either. Hey, unknown user, you don't even know me, so appreciate you stopping in. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you being here. For you to come in here and talk to me after just a fucking 5-second interaction, you don't know shit about me, then take a fucking hike, buddy. I don't want you here, okay? I'm not going to block you, but unknown user 420, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, so before you run your fucking mouth, pay attention to the content, okay? Yeah. Uncle Jake says, I'd be fine with going to prison. My wife snores like a train anyways. Need a break. Yeah. I'd be in prison. I would. And I would do the work, and then I would call the cops and wait right there. Cool, right? Hey, appreciate you interacting with the channel, man. You don't even know shit about me, bro. You don't even know proper grammar. You're vulgar, rude, and low-class ghetto. You are? Are you trying to say you are, or because you're vulgar, you would have to put a comma. You would still need an apostrophe RE because your fucking grammar's all off, dude. Fuck out of here. Talk about being immature. Get your fucking grammar right, bro. You know why I cuss here? Because I'm allowed to, and I can. Okay? My channel's about religious cults, and we're talking right now about little kids being fucking fucked with in the church and parents covering it up. So, yeah. What would you do? What would you do in that situation there, user 420, if you had kids and you walked in on somebody fucking with them? What would you do? Would you be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and brush this under the rug. I'm not going to do anything about it. You probably would, huh? You said fuck. I said fuck, everybody. You cannot say fuck in front of people. Get over it, man. Get over it. That dude is probably a kid anyways. He's probably a kid anyways. That's why I say that. Oh, your cussing is low class, rude, and vulgar. So, if church leaders are coming to you and they're committing crimes and they're asking you to sign NDAs, that's a problem, okay? Walk away. Walk away. And if you're watching this channel and you come across this video and you're questioning what's going on with your church, let us know. We'll help you, okay? We got a great group of people here that are paying very close attention. We have people who are well-educated in religion, who are just well-educated overall, that are here listening. We're here paying attention. If your church is asking you to sign a non-disclosure agreement and you feel something's fucking weird about it, get with us, man. Let us know, because that's a problem, all right? If they're having you sign it for certain reasons, we get it. But if something's punching you in the fucking gut saying, this doesn't feel right for me to sign this and I'm in a church. Fat Robin, hey, you know what? Fat Robin, hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. I'd support you in that. It wouldn't surprise me if it's already happening. We just got done talking about the $600,000 that was found in his wall. Everybody's like, oh, that Joel Osteen's a great guy. Hey, but they found $600,000 in his wall, and that investigation just vanished like a fucking DavidETaylor's queef in the wind. And the money, hey, he just pay the insurance back. No big deal. No fraud seen here. Joel Osteen needs to be investigated. It wouldn't surprise me if they already are. Some of these places might already be being investigated. Well, we just don't know it. Again, P. Diddy. Since 2008 is what that indictment read. If the feds are going to work, man, they're going to work slow. They're going to work slow, low and slow, man. That's how they like it, low and slow. Feds are going to sit back. They're going to watch. They might even feed it. The feds might give them the fucking rope even too. Feds might, yeah, you want some rope here? Fuck, we'll give it all to you. Here you go. Take it. When they see him, like, oh, gotcha. The feds get you, man. Like they did Diddy, okay? there really is no going back. If Diddy gets out, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if Diddy gets out. If Diddy gets out, it's because they gave him somebody bigger. That's the only reason I would think at this point that Diddy would get out. Yep. But again, I think they should all be investigated. Jesse Duplantis, all these assholes. Where are you getting all the money from? Laundering it? All this crazy weird shit you guys are doing? Laundering cash out of the country? It's our money. When these evangelists take money out of the country and move it untaxed, unchecked, guess what? That's money laundering, man. That's cash crimes. Those are white collar crimes. No, we don't need to send. We don't need to send more money anywhere. We need to send more money to our own system. No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to be supporting anybody's wars, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's keep that. Let's keep that off the channel, okay? Keep politics and that shit off the channel, okay? Yep. Only get 30. Have an addition put on your house because you're allowed one house, not several, like David. Hey, you can go ahead and send money too if you want, KRS. Go ahead. You can send money if you want. I'm not going to personally. I like my money in my bank account. I like my money where I can spend it, not everybody else. Okay. I recommend everybody else too. You start questioning your church leaders where the money's going. Daystar. Yeah, that's what I say, Fat Robin. I got my own motherfucking bills to pay. That's the thing. It's like the church is like, hey, give. It's better to give than receive. But hey, you know what? When you're broke, we're going to tell you to go fuck yourself. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. It's like, hey, it really is better to give than receive. But hey, go ahead and give us all your money. Give me your 401k too. And when you need a loaf of bread, we're going to tell you to go to the store and buy some flour and yeast to make it a fucking loaf of bread. But it's solid facts, man. It's solid facts, Fat Robin. Exactly. Imagine what $5 billion a month in the right hands, not the government, could do for America. Holy fuck, dude. Jesus, just with 100 million out of that 5 billion, you could build a fucking opioid addiction treatment center, man. With fucking beds, fucking doctors, therapists. You know what, Ghost Town? And again, democracy is an experiment, right? Democracy is not a promise, man. Democracy is not guaranteed to work, okay? History will repeat itself. It always does. It always has. And it always will. But once we figure that fact out, we're going to repeat our lessons until we learn them or until we just fucking kill ourselves off, which we're probably destined to do anyways. We're going to keep repeating these lessons, you guys. Leader would charge all the youth way more money than the troops would actually cost. She pocketed the money and she's still in the youth leader to this day. Oh, is she really? Is she still doing the same shit, Fat Robin? What's the name of the church? We love greedy little bitches like that. Yeah, help genuine food banks, replenish some homeless shelters, women's shelters, the more social service workers for Department of Child Services. What else? Guyton, Georgia. Gotcha, bro. Check her out. You know what Frank likes to do? Frank loves prank calls. Dude, I'm already building a dialogue in my head for this one. Give me some time on this one, bro. Give me some time on this one, Fat Robin. Hit that like and subscribe, man. I'm going to prank call this fucking bitch, dude. I'm going to fucking prank call this bitch, and I'm going to give her a run for her fucking money. Just not right now. It'll be after the holidays sometime. I'll get her, bro. Well, Frank will get her. Frank's building the dialogue right now. Frank's a beast, dude. Frank's a fucking beast, dude. Yep, Frank's a beast. We can't stand scammers here, man. Scammers, religious scammers. Call it what you want, man. We're just tired of seeing the bullshit. that we're seeing right now with religious institutions getting away with fucking just huge crimes, man. We were talking about Daystar specifically today in the last couple weeks because the family's covering up fucking pedophilia and they're threatening people with NDAs. If you don't sign this, we're going to sue you. We don't want you talking about that everybody here is a fucking pedophile. Sign this or go away. Oh, Lisa? Loose Lisa Lampanelli? Yeah, Loose Lisa. Loose Lisa. Yeah. We use this system and call people getting paid to do the right thing. Yeah. I want the people that are working the system to do the right thing with the money. Yeah, Loose Lisa Lampanelli. Loose Lisa Lampanelli? She's my truck driving slut wife. Yeah. Yeah, when Frank gets loosed up, man. Yeah. When Frank gets loosed up, he'll yeah. I'm already building a dialogue in my head though. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But Daystar, they're covering it up, Megan. Loose lips, Lisa. Well, no, her Fat Robin on a prank call one night. I don't know how the name Lisa came into it. I don't know. Oh no, it's Doyle Davidson. It was Doyle Davidson, the wife Lisa, right? Because we had already known Doyle Davidson at the time. That's how Loose Lisa came into the conversation, I think. Yeah, because somebody said something about the slut wife Lisa, right? It's like, oh, it's my wife's name is Lisa. Loose Lisa Lampanelli or Lisa Lampanelli. And it stuck. And it stuck with prank calls. And that's how Loose Lisa Lampanelli and Frank the Tank Richardson came about. They're Loose Lisa Lampanelli, she's busy. The lady that does the voice of Loose Lisa, she comes on and does cameos every so often, which is really bitching. But she's busy with her work and her outside job. So Frank Richardson has only been doing the calls by himself. It was way back when I could still get through to David. Megan, there is one video of me and Loose Lisa. Okay. It's in one of our lives. I don't know where the fuck it is. I've been trying to find it. Where me and Loose Lisa were on a call. And I had fucking like truck horns honking in the background and shit. For the life of me, I can't find that fucking video. It's from like 2 years ago. No bullshit. It's buried in a live somewhere. I don't know and I can't find it. So if you guys find it, please let me know so I can cut it and put it onto the channel under the calls. Yeah, the hockey, the horns. Yes. Yes. I was like, God damn it, this truck won't move over. Oh, the fucking horns honking. Yeah. They were so tolerant too. They were, yes, I was yelling at the drivers, yes, and it was me and Loose Lisa together. Yeah, I had Loose Lisa on the phone, yes. It was those videos. I can't find them for the fuck of me, Uncle Jake. I want to say it was when I was doing really just raw, crude lives from my iPad and doing it from phones and shit, man. It was a while ago. Yes. Yep, just needed a jag brake. My jag brake's fucking broken. God damn it, Lisa. Fix my jag brake. So yeah, sorry, got off track there for a minute, but yeah, we were talking Daystar earlier, man, and they're Megan. It's a systematic cover up, man. I hate to tell you, man, and it's sick, it's fucked up, and I don't know why the parents didn't go straight to the cops right when it happened. Nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been put in jail. Nobody's been put in cuffs. Nobody's been questioned. It's all, shh, we got to protect the Daystar image, okay? We don't want anybody to know that this organization is actually a fucking group of pedophiles. So, shh. Grandma Joni says, shh, God's going to get you, okay? You can't say anything to anybody. God's going to get you. Yeah. So, Daystar, Joni, Susie, all of you guys are all fucking guilty in my eyes. I'll let God sort you guys out in the end, and the courts, they're going to sort you out. But from where I stand right now, you guys are all fucking guilty. You guys all knew about it. You guys all were complicit in covering it up and keeping it hidden from the public, which is exactly what you wanted, because you want to protect your jets, your Versace's, your Louis Vuitton, your fucking vacation rentals in Florida, all your properties, your assets. The billion-dollar industry, man. The billion-dollar industry is what you guys are protecting. So if your child, Joni and Susie, if your granddaughter's dignity is worth $1 billion, okay. Yeah, I'm going to run too. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up right here at 3 o'clock. Yeah. Yep. So what Daystar is doing in closing, Daystar is protecting the image, right? Protect the lifestyle by all means necessary. I don't give a fuck if it's your own granddaughter. We're going to brush it under the rug. Joni, Grandma Joni. Okay? Yeah. Joni Lamb. Yeah. You. Fucking dirty bitch. You, Joni. Joni's it on Daystar. She's the head. She's the Harris. She's the Harris, guys. Not that dipshit Weiss. Joni's the Harris. She's trying to fucking boot the kids to the fucking curb so she gets it all, man. Joni wants it all, and she doesn't care if her fucking, if she's got to brush sexual abuse of her own granddaughter under the fucking rug to keep it. And that's a fact of life. This organization will continue to cover it up until somebody's arrested. So here's the Daystar TV running a pedophile ring. This is how I see it. But you guys are covering up pedophilia. And this isn't an isolated incident within that place. It's happened more than once. I know that. Just nope, nobody's come forward. If you're scared to come forward, let me tell you something. There's so many resources out there for people to come forward where you guys will be protected. You're going to be safe. And let me tell you, we got your back. We got your fucking back. Nobody's going to fuck with you here. Promise you that, man. You come here, we ain't going to let anybody fuck with you. Nope. So with that being said, Daystar, keep running your shitty fucking pedophile ring. Joni Lamb, you're a guilty fucking cowardice bitch. And you should be fucking deplatformed. This is what should happen. Daystar needs to be deplatformed now, okay? That's what I don't get. But again, sorry, I'm just thinking about this. I want to talk about this. So these people are, we know there's pedophilia going on, okay? We know that. We know they operate on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Why aren't they taking their channels down now? There's sexual abuse going on in these organizations, and they preach their agenda on their platform. YouTube, you need to wake the fuck up too. You need to start deplatforming some of these big fucking channels that are doing this shit. That's bullshit. If you guys found out I was doing this shit, you'd take my channel down. Take my channel down. Plain and simple. So Daystar, yeah. You did that call when David was gathering money to get the 10 trucks. Okay. Man, that was like almost 2 years ago too. Yeah. Yep. It was like right before COVID, I think. Yep. But all right, guys. Good day, everybody. Catch you on the next live, man. Daystar, cut the crap. Cut the crap, man. We're watching you guys. It's too easy to watch you guys. Okay? Joni Lamb, step the fuck down. You really need to, Joni Lamb. Have a good day, Daystar. I hope you guys are loving your $1 billion industry and your fucking pedophile ring.